Hi Steve.
Hi mate.
Speaking today after a 4-2 local derby win over Hitchin. Much better performance today.
Yeah, it was, and we were just saying, before I'd done the interview, I mean, just what a goal does to people's confidence, really. A very good team in Hitchin. They looked free of nerves, where we just seemed that anxious in certain phases. But, as I said just now, I mean, that just sort of like in that second half, arguably the best football we've played all season in patches. And I just said to him just there, and I said, listen, I want to read the room, and I said, like, there's a big part of me that's sort of like going to be a nitpicking and a bit negative, and I said, no, you've deserved your victory. Some really good pockets of play from all the lads going forward. Really pleased for Kian. He's not only is he local, he's a fantastic lad to boot. He's had to wait and be patient, and he's come into a position really, a little bit foreign to him. Not sort of 4-3-3, but him being that little bit wider. But I would say that he didn't start the greatest, but the goal, and then he just grew in confidence, and two others to follow suit, which was a fantastic sort of senior hat trick, which he deserves.
Yeah, and he could have had more.
He could. He could. I mean, he was on fire. He really was. But as I say, the lads settled down. I think the midfield, as I say, I'm not going to be nitpicking, but the midfield, certain times, wrong choices, but that got better, and we were certainly not out of the game in the first half, but I thought Hitchin deserved their 1-0 lead, and I wouldn't say it was fortuitous because it was a great free kick and a great finish, but to go in at 1-1 probably just did give us the platform to push on in the second half.
Yeah, and good to see another young lad making his debut today, Matt Crowther.
Yeah, well, it's no secret, we've got a fair share of injuries and suspensions. You've got big players in Ed, in Spiros, in Muzz and Brights, and it's not me griping or anything like that. It's the fact, there's I'm sure Hitchin had a few out and whatever, but we've had Matty Crowther on the bench a few times. And it's a real, you've got to be really careful that you're not killing the lad in as much with his confidence and whatever like that. But he came on and looked quite assured. Better player than his brother, but that's only a cheeky one from me. But no, I've known Matty since he was 9 years of age, and took his team in my boys' group on the Sundays, and so it's very pleasing. It's nice, and as I say, technically, we've got a good footballer that we can hopefully just start bedding in and around other season players. And
games again. Run up to Christmas and that obviously coming thick and fast. Tuesday night and then Saturday, 2 away fixtures. You're just looking to get the boys recovered and go again.
And go again. Yeah. No. It's just as you say. Sort of probably couple in Spiros and Muzz clearing of suspensions. Sort of obviously there's a couple of injury worries, but it'll be a very tough game going down to or up to, or I don't know where I am with Royston, but they're a strong team. They're a strong team, and they've had some cracking results. So we might just have to go, but to go off of a confident 4-2 win is a bonus.
Nice one. Thanks a lot, Steve.
You're welcome.